Life today feels relentless, doesn't it? It's a constant stream of notifications, pressures, and just uncertainty. Do you feel that too? That hum of stress just beneath the surface? That longing for a moment of real, solid peace? What if the answers to finding that kind of tranquility aren't in some new app or fleeting trend, but have been around for centuries, etched into the wisdom of leaders who navigated plagues, wars, and the immense weight of empires? Imagine having an inner fortress, a core of calm that no amount of external chaos can touch. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's a state of mind. And it was mastered by one of history's most insightful figures, the Roman Emperor, Marcus Aurelius. His wisdom, forged in the fires of incredible responsibility, offers us a timeless guide. We're about to explore 3 powerful mindset shifts inspired by Aurelius and Stoic philosophy to help you navigate modern stress and find a resilient inner calm. Our first shift is a cornerstone of Stoic thought. Focus on what you can actually control. Marcus Aurelius and other Stoics like Epictetus repeatedly stressed how vital it is to know the difference between what's in our power and what isn't. So much of our modern anxiety comes from wrestling with things we simply can't dictate: circumstances, events, or what other people do. Think about the daily flood of news, how your colleagues behave, or even the weather. Worrying about these things just drains your energy. The Stoics teach that while you can't control external events, you always have control over your own thoughts, your judgments, your responses, and your actions. This is where your real power is. When stress pops up, the important question isn't, "Why is this happening to me?" but, "What can I actually do here?" When you shift your focus to your intentional actions rather than how you feel about the uncontrollable, you move from a place of worry to one of purposeful action. Each day, try mentally listing or even writing down what's on your mind. Then, for each item, ask yourself, is this directly within my control? If it's an external outcome, someone else's opinion, or something that's already happened, consciously practice letting it go. Pour your energy into your efforts, your attitude, and your next right step. Accepting the uncontrollable isn't about giving up. It's about actively redirecting your strength to preserve your calm and clarity. The second shift is to actively reframe your negative thoughts. Ancient Stoics and modern psychology are on the same page here. Your perception truly shapes your reality. Marcus Aurelius himself wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment." That's the core of cognitive reframing. Often it's not the events themselves that disturb our inner world, but the stories we tell ourselves about them. This means nurturing a growth mindset and some mental flexibility. When you hit a setback, instead of falling into thoughts like, "I can't cope with this," or "this is a total disaster," try asking, "What can I learn here?" or "How can I adapt?" This turns challenges from threats into opportunities to build resilience and wisdom. It's about changing your internal script from self-criticism to self-compassion and feeling empowered. Switch from "I failed" to "I'm learning." Habit. When you notice a negative thought or a harsh inner judgment, just pause. Acknowledge the thought without automatically believing it's true. Then consciously challenge it and rephrase it into something more constructive or neutral. You might find keeping a journal helpful. Marcus Aurelius himself valued it for self-reflection. Write down recurring negative thoughts and actively jot down alternative, more empowering perspectives. This isn't about bottling up emotions, but about understanding them and choosing a more rational, helpful response. The third mindset shift is to anchor yourself in mindful daily practices. Inner calm isn't a one-time destination. It's a state you cultivate day by day. Both ancient wisdom and modern insights highlight the power of consistent grounding rituals. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about retreating into his own mind, his inner citadel, to find peace and clarity. This was his version of mindful practice. In our always-on world, intentionally creating moments of presence is vital. This could be through dedicated mindfulness meditation, even just for a few minutes each day, focusing on your breath. Or it could be as simple as being fully present during a routine activity, like walking or sipping your tea. These practices help quiet the mental chatter and connect you to the present, making you less likely to be swept away by worries about the past or future. Self-care rituals, like spending quiet time in nature or getting lost in activities you enjoy, also act as powerful anchors. Habit. Commit to one small, consistent daily practice. Maybe it's 5 minutes of mindful breathing each morning, before you even glance at your phone. Or you could adopt Aurelius's habit of journaling at the end of the day, reflecting on your experiences, how you responded to stress, and what you're grateful for. These aren't luxuries. They're essential acts of mental upkeep that build your capacity for calm and resilience over time.
So these 3 shifts, focusing on what you control, reframing negative thoughts, and anchoring yourself in mindful daily practices, aren't just abstract ideas. They're practical tools, drawn from the deep well of Stoic wisdom, ready for you to apply to the unique pressures of your own life. When you embrace the difference between what's in your control and what isn't, you reclaim your energy. By learning to reshape your inner stories, you change how you experience the world. And by committing to mindful daily practices, you build a resilient core of tranquility. The journey to inner calm starts with a single, intentional step. This week, why not choose one of these mindset shifts to consciously practice each day? Perhaps you'll focus on identifying what you can control. Or maybe you'll diligently work on reframing a recurring negative thought. Or you might commit to 5 minutes of daily mindfulness. Notice the changes, no matter how small they seem. True strength, as Marcus Aurelius understood, is an inside job. He said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. If this way of looking at ancient wisdom for modern challenges speaks to you, consider subscribing for more insights on building a stronger, calmer, more resilient self. I'd love to hear which mindset shift you'll be focusing on this week. Share it in the comments. Your journey enriches all of ours.